Hello guys, so this is volatility 100 index. I'm gonna give you my quick breakdowns and forecast for the week. There is the daily charts. You can see the price was making higher highs and higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. But at this point, we can see the price failed to properly break above this high, kind of took liquidity above that high and sort of price came down, also swept this low, as you can see. Yeah, we swept that low here and also it's buying up. So price is within this daily range from high to low. We've broken above this high, okay, which is a previous week high. So we can anticipate a little bit of rejection back into discounts before it continues pushing up. Overall, I want to see price buying towards this wick. You can see that this wick has not been filled yet. Okay. So I like to see price pushing all the way up to this wick to offer some selling opportunities. Okay. But before price pushes up to that level, I like to see price rejecting previous week high to come into discount to give us a buying opportunity. So if you go to the H4, H4 is currently bullish. Today I was expecting price to come into this breaker to give me a buying opportunity, but I didn't. Respected this imbalance and it's pushing off. I didn't want to engage here because this imbalance was way in premium and I wanted a discount price at the breaker, but I didn't get it, so it is what it is. So now that we are taking the previous week high, which is also equal highs, I would like to see a little bit of a rejection into discounts of this range from high to low before price buys all the way up towards the wick that I want to see it getting filled on the daily. Okay. Yeah, so I'm expecting some little bit of a retracement after price break structure on the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, I'm looking for a break of structure on the 1 hour. So I would like to see this high being swept, this low being broken, and then price can then come into discounts, or even if can come here to this 1 hour order block, it will be worth monitoring for a bullish continuation. But for now, I'd like to see a little bit of a retracement because we've taken buy side liquidity on previous week high. Okay, so I'm looking for manipulation of that high for price to then sell to this low to come here to push up or to liquidate it into this 1 hour breaker before pushing up. And then I'll look for confirmations to continue buying. Okay, but for now, you can't be buying here too high in premium to be buying. Okay, you want to wait for some discount pricing. Like I said, you can sell if you liquidate this high and you see confirmation on the M15, can sell towards this level. Okay, then when it gets here, you get confirmation, you buy. If you don't get confirmation here, you can wait for price to tap into this breaker and you look for buys. Okay, and the target is gonna be here, gonna hold all the way to that target. Price can of course keep blowing up till we get to the daily wick here before a retracement begins. Okay, if that happens too, then I'll be selling all the way back into some discount ranges. So that's it for 101s. Let's check volatility 50 on the daily chart. 50 on the daily chart, we've been consolidating for some days now, stuck within this range. Okay, we've built liquidity on the lows here and liquidity on the high here. We've taken buy side liquidity here. Okay, that's an original consolidation. Okay, consolidated here, broke down, smart money reversal. We've taken the original consolidation. So there's a possibility of a little bit of a push down to take sell side liquidity. We have this rejection block. I would love to see price trading to this rejection block, and I would like to see sell side being taken here. Okay. Now, for me to sell, I would love to see price sweeping previous week high, which is right here. And after previous week high, it's been swept. I may look for a retracement or a sell to sell side. Now let's go to the H4. On the H4, like I said, I like to see price push up towards previous week high first. And as you can see, we are respecting this imbalance on the H4. And I like to see price pushing up to previous week high, which has formed equal highs as well here. Okay. So after price takes previous week high, I will then look for a little bit of a retracement into a discount fair value gaps before I look for bullish continuation. Price can even sell all the way to these lows. Okay. So take note of these lows as well. But for now, we want to see price pushing up onto previous week high, and after that, rejecting into discount pricing. So on the 15 minutes, we have some confirmations here to buy towards the previous week high. So let me go to the 15 minutes, and you will see that price has broken through this bearish fair value gap. I would like to see price using it as an inversion fair value gap to then attack previous week high. So this is my confirmation on the M15. We are respecting 4-hour fair value gap, and this 15 minutes fair value gap, this is a breaker block because it took sell side. We also took sell side liquidity here. So yeah, if price comes back here, you hit the buy button, take your profit at previous week high here, and you're going to wait and watch price to see if there will be a breakdown. Then you can look to sell back into discount pricing. So there is it for VIX 50. Let's check VIX 10 1S. Start from the daily. So VIX 10 1S has been very, very, very bullish for the past days. So I think price is working its way up towards this high here. Okay, that's my immediate draw on liquidity for the week. I like to see price buy towards that level before any possible retracement. If there's going to be a retracement, this is the level to watch for. Okay, this H4 fair value gap paired with an order block. So we are bullish. I want to see price keep pushing up towards this high here. So let's go to the H4. So there's the high. I want to see price pushing up to, okay, this swing high. I want to see price come there and sweep that high before it starts pushing down or pushing, selling into discount. Okay. So right now, what do we see is we are respecting fair value gap here in this price range from low to high. Respected this fair value gap and we are pushing up. So we want to see price come to this level. Okay. So let's go to the H1. So we can see that H1, after respecting the H4 fair value gap, tapping into H1 order block, taking sell side liquidity. We've broken structure aggressively above this high. And you can see that price came back and respected this fair value gap very, very nicely. And it's pushing up. So I want to see price keep pushing up towards bar side. After that, you can look for sales. Okay. So right now, you can buy from this order block that has been created. And expect price to push towards the high. Place stop loss right here. Okay. Let's check V75. V75 has been selling, with no willingness of pushing up into deeper premium pricing. Anyways, can see break of structure, pullback, filling some fair value gaps on the daily, break of structure, and it's been selling aggressively. I would love to see price come into deeper premium for me to get some swing sell off. Okay, to get some swing sell off. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'm already thinking of these highs to be liquidity already, because with regards to this high to this low, we are in very deep discount. Okay, very deep discount. And right now we are taking previous week low. This swing low is a previous week low, and we are seeing some sort of rejection. So we can possibly anticipate price pushing up minimum to fill in this 4-hour fair value gap. Okay, minimum. So previous week low is being taken. We are seeing rejection. We can anticipate price at least coming up to fill in this imbalance. Okay, and if this imbalance fails, then I would like to see this highs and this highs being taken for price to come into some deeper point of interest on the daily charts, where we have these fair value gaps, breakup blocks, and all of that. So we don't know if price will come all the way up here yet, but on the 4-hour, we know that previous week low is being taken and we are rejecting. So can look for a scalp counter trend into this 4-hour fair value gap, and can look to sell. Now let's go to the H1. H1, we have a shift in market structure, or a change in state of delivery. You can say that we broke above this bearish order block, so it becomes a breaker block, expecting it pushing up. So like I said, can I anticipate price pushing up into this fair value gap here? Okay, we even have this other block here that has not been mitigated, so that's another target for the scalp buy. Okay, so let's go to the M15. On the M15, yeah, breaker block being respected. We took sell side liquidity, pushed up. So if price retest the breaker right here, that's a buy for me, a scalp buy for me, to then take price into this 1-hour level or this 4-hour fair value gap. So since this is a counter trend, you're going to take profit very early and you're not going to be greedy. You can get out right from here. Okay. So right now, order flow on the M15 is bullish, and we can look for buys right from here. Let's check 75.1s. 75.1s, I'm anticipating price to buy towards this high here as buy side liquidity. You can see that we are bullish, broke structure above this high, pull back all the way to discount fair value gap, change in set of delivery right here, which is a break of structure on the 4-hour. So we are pushing up. Okay, we are expecting price to buy towards this high for the week, going down to the H4. So going down to the H4, you can see that bullish order flow has been established. Broke above this high, breaker block here. Price is finding support at the breaker, and we are pushing up. I like this 4-hour fair value gap that is being created. After this fair value gap has been created, I would like to see price falling back into it to give us some possible entries. Okay, to give us some possible buy opportunities to take price towards buy side liquidity right here. So I'm watching this 4-hour fair value gap that is being created. I would like to see price retrace back into it to give us a buy opportunity towards this buy side. Let's check 25.1s. 25.1s, on the 4-hour, you took buy side liquidity up here, broke structure down here. Price came back, swept this high, fill in this fair value gap, break of structure down here. So this is a level I am watching. That's a breaker block. Okay, paired with this fair value gap. So that's a level I'm watching. And if price comes back there, I'll look for some sales towards this swing low. Okay. So that's it for 25 on this. Let's check with 25. With 25 has been selling nicely, and we had a sell limit order here. Price never came there. So anyway, consider we took buy side. Let me go to the daily chart. We took buy side liquidity here, and you can see that price has been trading softly to the downside. Now we are still bullish because we took sell side broke structure here. So we have this swing low to swing high. Price is retracing into discount, and I think price would retrace all the way back to this breaker block. Okay, so we can keep selling until we hit this breaker block on the daily, because we are delivering from buy side. That's external range liquidity. We expect price to trade to the internal range liquidity. So 4-hour market structure clearly bearish, and on the 1 hour as well. So you can see break of structure here, pullback, filling in balance, breaking down. So price is bearish until we reach the breaker, and then you can look for a bullish continuation. So right now you look for sales, continue to look for sales until we reach these levels. All right, so today all the levels I'm interested in selling from, price has been running away from those levels. Yesterday I was looking to see price come into this 1 hour, the last fair value gap. We created these equal highs. I was expecting price to sweep the equal highs into that level for me to sell, and price just broke down. It never came there. And after breaking the structure, I was anticipating price to come into this other block for me to sell from. Once again, price didn't come to that level. It used the fair value gap here to sell off aggressively. So I was waiting for an inducement above that high. I never got the inducement. So I'm still waiting to see if I'll get the inducement, okay, of that high before it sells again. Because looking at this price action here, it's very, very sloppy. We don't have any fair value gaps here. So price can easily run up aggressively into this high and into this other block to fill in the remaining imbalance to then sell again. So that's what I'm watching for. And if I don't get that, there is no selling opportunity for me. I'll just let it go until I see something that interests me. This 100, let's check H4. So we have a break, sell side liquidity was taken here, break of structure here, price retrace into breaker block here, and it's pushing up. Okay, so first target is this swing high. We've not taken that high yet, so we can look to buy towards that high. There is a rejection block here on the daily. Let me quickly show you a wick, a very big wick, and then I'm anticipating price to go and fill in. So near-term target is this previous day high, and I would like to see price buying into this wick. And we also have this breaker block here. You can see buy side liquidity, breaker structure. So this level is a breaker block extended. That's another level price can trade into for this week. But I'm looking at this high and then this high, okay, as my near-term targets. Now 4 hour is bullish. Break of structure, breaker block respected. So we have this other block being created. And on the 1 hour, we have some fair value gaps being created as well. We have this 1 hour fair value gap, and then this fair value gap. We have this consecutive down close candles as other block as well. So I'm looking to see price come to this other block because of this fair value gap for me to look for possible buys towards that high here. Okay. So yeah, that would be a previous week high right there. Can see order flow in the 1 hour very nicely bullish. So you'll buy from there on the 1S on the 1 hour. Let's check 51S. 51S has had a change instead of delivery on the 4 hour. Price is still bullish in terms of structure for me. This is my main swing high. Structure has been broken bullish. We have some discount fair value gaps to be filled in. Okay. And right now we have a change instead of delivery right here. We close below this consecutive up close candle. So this is a breaker. This consecutive up close candles are bearish order blocks. We have fair value gaps being paired with it. I would like to see price come and fill in this gap at least around 50% and to trade to the downside to fill in these fair value gaps, okay, before I look for bullish continuation. So I like to sell from here, and I have my alert set right there. So I'll be waiting to look for entries around that area. Now let's check VIX10. I think I've already okay. VIX10, it took buy side liquidity into this fair value gap, broke down aggressively. Now we've taken previous week low. Now on the 4 hour, I don't see any bearish fair value gap here. The only fair value gaps I see are in premium here. And since we are in discount and we've taken previous week low and we are rejecting, we can anticipate price coming up to this high since we don't have any fair value gap. So price may come and sweep that high right there into this fair value gaps before it sells again. Okay, that's my anticipation. Okay, so I'm looking for buying opportunities. I'd like to see the 1 hour breaking bullish. So let's check the 1 hour. If the 1 hour breaks bullish and creates bullish fair value gaps, I'll be buying from it. So I'd like to see the 1 hour breaking above this high and to use it as a breaker block. Okay, to use it as a breaker block to then push up towards this high into this fair value gaps here. Okay, so that's my anticipation on VIX10. I don't want to be selling from here. We are still in deep discount. We've taken sell side here. We've taken previous week low here. So I'm watching for a possible bullish move. Let's check step index. That will be our last indice. Step index, I won't talk much about it. You can clearly see that we are stuck in this whole range of consolidation. Okay, so there's not much to do with step index. I think when it comes to consolidation, you just sell at the highs and you buy at the lows. Okay, so we have this protected swing low. It took liquidity, broke structure. Protected swing high, took liquidity, broke structure. So as you can see, we came into the low, we bought an area into the highs, price, and they sell. Okay, so you keep selling at the highs, buying at the lows till we break out of the range. Okay, so that's all I have to say with step index. Not much at all. Sell at the highs, buy at the lows. You can completely avoid it as well because it's very tough in trading in this kind of environment. Okay, so that is it, and these are my weekly breakdowns and forecasts.